These apps, they were all built without a single line of code. But what if I told you that you could build your own $10,000 app in just a few hours using the power of AI? To prove it, I'm going to build an app right here with you.
Sorry, how do I get this video out of my screen?
Oh, okay, got it. So I'll show you exactly how to use Cursor AI to write the code, Supabase for a powerful database and backend, and DeepSeek's API to add a core AI feature. And we're not stopping there. At the end, I'll walk you through the process of actually uploading your app to both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. There aren't videos that explains any of these steps to build a full app with just AI.
As you can see over here, most of them aren't complete videos.
I'll explain everything, so all you need is in this video.
Nice.
So let's jump in. Step 1. How to find a viral app idea. This is easily the most important step. A viral app that solves a real problem in a simple and elegant way. Your idea must meet 3 criteria. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. And once you get it, you'll see opportunities everywhere. Point number 1. Identify a common emotional problem. Find something that's genuinely frustrating for a lot of people. Why? Because people download apps to solve pain points. An idea can strike at any moment, so write it down immediately before you forget. Once you have an idea, you can even chat with ChatGPT and ask for feedback to refine it. Look for trends on social media or problems people complain about in online communities. Point number 2. Keep the app name simple. Your app's core functionality should be explainable in a few words. Think, find cheap flights, or learn a language. Simplicity is key to getting users on board quickly. And the last idea to make a viral app is make it shareable. Your app should be so good at solving the user's problem that they feel compelled to share it with friends. So, the app we're building today. After pulling some crazy 20-hour workdays, I realized how unproductive multitasking truly is. Constant distractions like emails completely break my focus and pull me out of a state of deep work. So, I'm creating an all-in-one productivity tool that helps you sort and prioritize tasks. 2. Focus on one task at a time with a deep work timer. And lastly, using AI, easily add new tasks from a simple chat conversation. Now, step 2. Find a professional app design to copy. Legally, let me show you exactly how we'll structure our app's design, because this is where most people get stuck. We're going to use a tool called Markdown. Right now, you're looking at a gold mine. Over 100,000 screenshots from top-tier apps like Spotify, Netflix, and Duolingo. We're going to steal their proven designs and user experience and let Cursor's AI turn them into code for us. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel when we can learn from what the biggest companies have already tested and proven. In Markdown, click the search bar and go to App Categories. I'll select Productivity since that fits my app. Browse through the designs and find one that fits the flow you envision. I think this one is the perfect choice. We're not just admiring it, we're using it. Click the Copy button to grab the app's entire flow. Next, click the Download Plugin button, which takes you to Figma. Open a new file, and now if we click inside this box and paste the flow with Ctrl-V. Now just clean up the file by deleting any screens or pages we won't be using. All right, step 3, creating the brain of our app. All right, this next part is super important and will save you hours of frustration later. We need to create the brain of our app. And this part is very crucial. You don't want to make a mistake here like me. Next, we'll structure the base of the app. Cursor uses powerful AI models like GPT-4 and Claude, which are incredibly efficient assistants, but they need crystal clear instructions. If you don't give them a detailed plan, they'll guess, and that's when things break. Here's what we need to do. We're going to create two important files that are going to guide Cursor AI step by step. This is the first and most important file we'll make, which is the context file. It tells the AI everything about our app. Here's how you create it. Head over to ChatGPT, write down every thought you have about how the app should work. Be specific. Detail every screen from opening the app to the final action. Use a structured prompt. Ask ChatGPT to organize your thoughts into a clear, structured Markdown file, so it is easily understood by the AI. You can use this prompt. I'll leave it in the description below so you can copy it. Okay, let's start building the app using Cursor AI. Download and set up Cursor. If you haven't already, go to cursor.com and download it. It's completely free, and they even give you a 2-week trial of the Pro version if you want to test it out. Open Cursor and open your project folder. I've named mine ZenFlow AI. Inside that, create another folder and name it Docs, then create a new file named context.md. We now press Ctrl-L to open the AI chat, which is like ChatGPT, but better because it can see all your project files by tagging them. So paste the context from ChatGPT and ask it to write it better for a Markdown file, and then press Apply to add it in the context file.
Or you ask it to apply. Making this app is just like asking GPT to make an app for you, but better. It will write the codes, and you can ask it to add it to the files it's supposed to be in. It basically does everything you ask.
Then go on and go through the file to make sure it includes what you want. And I know how much time it could take to figure out the right tech stack. That's why I left the exact one I used in the description, so you can just copy it exactly as it is, so you don't have to stress yourself anymore, because I've done that for you. So now let's write this in the Cursor interface. Give me the full database schema and the optimal folder structure of the app, and add this in the context file. Then, and this is super important, tag your context file by typing @ and selecting files by pressing Enter, and then select the file. This tells Cursor AI to use your context file as reference. And now just add the text to your context.md file. Open your terminal and type this command: mpx create-expo app at latest-e with-route. Then give your project the name. I'll call mine ZenFlow AI. When it is done loading, let's drag the docs folder we created right into our new project folder. Then type cd and your project name to navigate into its folder. If you now type ls, you will see your current file location. So let's run the app. Write npx expo start and it will initiate the app. Then you get a QR code pop up. Download the Expo Go app and scan it on your phone. And just like that, your app is running on your phone. It looks pretty basic, but it's a start. Let's keep going. Use the Cursor Composer. Press Ctrl-I to open the Composer. This is where you tell the AI what to code in plain English. Let's ask it to build the app step by step, focusing on one task at a time and tagging our context file as our guide. The AI will generate a development plan. Now let's ask it to start with the first task. Press Accept
And type Continue as he implement the rest of the tasks.
Step 4. Have conversations with the AI on creating all the folders and file for this app to work and placing them all in where they're supposed to be. Anything you tell the AI, remind it to implement it in your app and cross-check it before accepting. When you're done with these, we proceed to Step 5.
Now he will set up the configuration with Supabase for the database and authentication. So when he is done, let's accept and head over to supabase.com. Quickly make an account, and then let's create a new project. I'll call it ZenFlow AI. Now copy the public anonymous token, head back to Cursor, and navigate to the .env file. Remember to keep this token private. And in this file, we'll need to paste in the token in the anon key, then go back to Supabase and copy the URL and paste this in the URL as well. If we now write continue in the Composer one more time, he will continue building the login and up pages. So let's accept and click inside the terminal and press R to reload the app. And the same as before, when you have an error, copy it, paste it in the Composer, and prompt him to fix it. So we need to install a library. Just copy the command and head back to the other terminal, paste it in there, and run it. When it's done, head back to the terminal that is running the app and press R. Nice! Now, this is how the app is looking. We've set up the entire user authentication flow with both sign in and sign up pages. And since we use Supabase, it even sends out a verification email. So if we now log out and try to log into the account we just made in the app, you'll see it works as well. And if we go to Supabase now, under Authentication and Users, we can see the account I just made in the app. So I spent the last 30 minutes continuing to build the app, and this is what it looks like right now. We can create new tasks, give it a title, set the priority of the task, give it a description, and set a deadline for when the task should be done. And now if we click on the task, we can start the focus timer, which then counts how much time you spent on this specific task. And we can also mark it as complete. As you can see, the app does not look good yet. So now let's improve the UI, head back to Mobin, and let's go through the designs we want to use for our app. When you find pages you'd like to take inspiration from, press Ctrl+C to copy them, head back to Cursor, and paste in the pictures in the Composer chat. And continue doing this for all the inspiration pages. When you're done, let's ask the Composer this. Use these pictures as inspiration for my app design in the entire, and then let's tag the codebase. This will have Cursor look through the entire project. And when it's done, click Accept. And now let's have a look at the app again. Wow. Just like that, the app looks 100 times better by simply copying an app that's already invested a ton of money in optimizing their design and user flow. If you want to use Mobin yourself, I put the link to their website in the description. Now for setting up the AI chat using DeepSeek API.
For the AI feature, just ask Cursor AI to build in an AI chat in your app. Then you send it your API key.
And then we need the DeepSeek API key from platform.deepseek.com. And remember, if you are confused about anything, you can just ask the Cursor chat. You open it by pressing Ctrl+L. Now let's reload the app again by pressing R in the terminal. And let's check out if it works. Here we can see the new AI chat. So now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, to be able to upload this app on both iOS and Android, we need to do this. And I'll show this quickly for you. Let's ask the Cursor chat, how do I upload my Expo app to AppStore and PlayStore? And keep in mind, you need to buy an Apple developer account for $99 annually and a Google Play developer account for $25, one-time fee. Then let's open a new terminal and type in the command npm install-g eas-cli, which stands for Expo Application Services. And when it's done installing, type in eas login. This will ask us for your username and password. So head to your web browser and search for expo.dev. Quickly create an account and then head back to Cursor, where we'll log in with the same username and password we just created on expo.dev. Perfect! Now let's run this command, easebuild:configure. Then press Y to continue and select all if you want to upload the app to both iOS and Android.